Hey guys, it's Tom, and today I'm going to be talking about something relatively important to the Call of Duty community at this point in time. But first, I'd like to get a few things out of the way. First of all, I am not a beast player. I don't go 72 and 2 every game. I'm not a elite quick scoping god. I am not a super awesome montage maker. I'm not I'm probably not even good enough to do any of that, but what I'd like to talk about today is playing the objective. The objective in Call it at least in Domination is to capture the flags or capture as many flags as possible and defend them. And time again, YouTube commentators at least, and most people agree that the best way to win Domination is to spawn trap. And what that is when you capture two flags and the other team will spawn on that flag usually. So pretty much all you have to do is kill them and then look at that flag and they'll just keep coming from there. Now, recently there was a game that not a game, but a montage that it was Small Beans or his friend Guns, I think, uploaded that pretty much in a lot of the clips he was losing and people were ragging on him because he wasn't playing the objective supposedly. Now, I didn't see the montage, so I can't say whether he did or did not. So basically, from what I've heard, he was just losing in a bunch of them, and people have been getting on to him for not playing the objective like he should. But I'd like to point out that, yeah, sure, a couple snipers don't play the objective, but a lot of assault rifle and SMG users don't play the objective either. There are people who just run around the game with like chickens with their heads cut off that they really that they really have no clue what they're doing. They're just kind of sitting there, and then there are people who think they have a clue what they're doing, and those people are the ones that I think aren't playing the objective. I'd argue that 90% of the people who aren't playing the objective are people who are using Ghost and camping in the back of the map, nowhere near any objective, for gigantic kill streaks that they know they can't get, and are not contributing to the team at all. Now, these people are the people I think that are losing the game for people who go for the objective like me. And I remember a few days ago I was playing a demolition game, and our team total had 6 plants and 4 defuses, and I had 6 plants and 3 defuses. Now, I'm not sure exactly what that is supposed to translate to, but I'm pretty sure it means that they weren't putting the objective as the priority. The other team sure was, because obviously I have 3 defuses, but when the other team is playing the objective and your teammates are just they don't even care a lot of the time. When they don't even care, it makes it really frustrating and really difficult to maintain a KD or win-loss ratio. Now, people have been attacking snipers saying that they're only one, but I'd beg to disagree. And the people who are doing that, and yeah, they might get their montage clip, but they aren't going positive. They're like going 6 and 20 to get that elite quick scope across the map or something like that. And a lot of people would argue that, hey, they bought it, they can play it however they want. And see, the problem with that is that if one of your friends said, all right, I'm gonna buy a basketball, and he buys the basketball, and he goes up to you and says, all right, you get some people together, I'll get some people together, and we'll play a pickup game of basketball. You do that, and he says, all right, I paid for it, I'll get the first shot. So he gets the ball, and instead of playing the objective, aka shooting the baskets, he decides to bounce it between his legs and do all this fancy pants crap that is completely unnecessary and unimportant to the objective of the game. which is to score baskets, or I guess in this case it'd be capturing flags since I'm playing domination. But I don't see why people would do that, and especially when there's a team deathmatch playlist that emphasizes only kills, where you don't even have to worry about an objective at all, and you can just concentrate on going positive and making sure that you actually get the win. Whereas, you'll get distracted or you'll have a hard time trying to win in domination if you're using a sniper rifle because you can't defend yourself when you're on a flag or anything. But as far as that goes, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. The point of objective-based games is to go for the objective. The priority is to capture flags in domination. The priority is to plant the bomb and explode it, or I guess in defense case it'd be defuse the bomb if it does get planted in demolition. And if you're not playing the objective, just go play team deathmatch. That's what that playlist is there for. But and people who make montages and whatever might argue that, well, maybe if the snipers weren't so bad in this game, then maybe we could go positive easier. Maybe we'd go positive more often. Maybe we'd get better, bigger KD games if Treyarch hadn't nerfed the snipers. To which I'd counter it with this. What if all the snipers were 13-year-old kids whose mommy bought them Black Ops for Christmas and they have no clue what they're doing when they're trying to quickscope? That is what really killed sniping, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Like I said, I'm just a guy on the internet. So when they patched snipers, I thought of it instead of, oh, they hate quickscoping. I thought of it as, oh, they hate the little kids who talk a lot of smack, don't back it up, and lose the game for their teammates. But that's just my opinion, again. So, as far as sniping is concerned, for me at least, I think they should just go back to the way COD 4 was, because it had it pretty much perfect, where it wasn't laser beam like Modern Warfare 2, and it didn't take like 20 minutes to pull up the scope like it did in Modern Warfare 2 without sleight of hand. But I'll leave you with that, and the gameplay is just about over, so I mean, like I said, this is just my opinion, and my opinion does tend to change. So if you go ahead and leave me some feedback, I guess maybe my opinion will change. So as you see, we win 200 to 73, and until next time, guys, bye.